How's it going? You all right? Yeah. Is it too early to start doing stuff about Christmas? There's a lot of no's and a lot of yeses, isn't there? Well, I'm going to go for it anyway, because basically for those of you that like Christmas, you're going to like it. For those of you that don't, you're going to like it, because I fucking hate Christmas. So, yeah, no, it starts with, like, when I was 9 years old, that was when I started to dislike Christmas. Because I always remember, like, finding out Santa wasn't real, because I remember, I've ran here. This is fucking mental. Yeah, so, yeah, so no, I remember being in my bed asleep at 9 years of age, and then seeing Santa creep into my room. And I remember asking for a ZX Spectrum 48K, and that was definitely not what he'd got in his fucking sack. So I was like, right, there's warning number one. Warning number two was he had his big red jacket on, and his big grey beard, and he had his big red hat. Absolutely fuck all from the waist down. Absolutely nothing. Knackers just flying about in the breeze there. It was really nice. So, yeah, there was that little bit as well. The third thing was I've never heard Santa swear before. And he stubbed his toe, and he was like, oh, for fuck's sake. I was like, right, yeah, that definitely sounds a little bit like my dad. But the thing that really, really, really ruined the mood was, like, you know, obviously he'd been really quiet up until this point, hadn't he? He'd been really stealthy. So my dad decided to put his sack down in the corner room and just present me with his massive weeping anus. So, sadly, that's how I recognised that it was my dad. So, yeah, no, I wasn't a fan of that. Then there was the incident when I was about 13 years old. All of this stuff I'm going to tell you tonight is true. This is especially true. Please believe me. So I remember being 13 years of age. My cat had been missing about 2 weeks. And I remember my brother on Christmas Day coming into the house and saying, I think we found Ginger. We're like, oh, where is he? He said, he's across the way in the park. In the middle of the park, there's this huge pond. And so we all went off as a family and had a look. And there, smack bang in the centre of the pond, was Ginger, frozen like some sort of fucking sculpture, just reaching out for life. So, you know, we were all a bit upset. My dad said, I can't leave him like this. I can't leave him like that. It's a disgusting way to go. And he said, I'm going to free him. So bear in mind this cat had just died in the pond. My dad starts wading across the ice, cracking underneath his feet. And we're going, Dad, you fucking mentalist, what you doing? He's, oh, good idea, good idea. Comes back and goes to my little brother. You have a go. And we're like, no, Ali, no, don't, you stay here. So my dad's like, well, I can't leave him there. I've got an idea. And he goes back home. There's about 15 minutes. And then he comes back across the way. And he's got a broom with a hammer sellotaped to the end of it. And we're like, what are you going to do, Dad? He said, I'm going to splay myself out across the ice. I'm going to crack the ice around him. And then hopefully by the time I've cracked enough, I can sort of like pull him in with the end of the hammer. And I went, oh, that's not a bad idea, Dad. So me, 13 years of age, and me brother, like similar age, got to see my dad on his front with a broom, with a hammer set at the end, smash my fucking cat's head in front of all of us. I was like, oh my God, Dad, thanks very much. Happy Christmas. Yeah, and the final thing is, of course, it's nearly 3 years, isn't it, since George Michael died. He died on Christmas Day, 2015, which, we got any George Michael fans in? Yeah, who said yeah? Yeah. No, he's all right, isn't he? I like George Michael. And like a lot of people do put him down as well, but, you know, they said, like, he did a few dodgy things, but I like to think in many ways he touched our souls, didn't he? So, cheap joke, innit? No, but, so he wrote one of the greatest Christmas tunes of all time, and it was about getting your heart broken at Christmas. I think the only thing sadder than a lonely person at Christmas is a person in a loveless relationship like me. So I've rewritten the lyrics to suit myself. I'm going to sing it for you now. So it's woo. Some mittens and some mince pies. A stupid jumper, not even in my size. Tell me, baby, do you even know me? If so, oh, why don't you show me? A sponge and some polish to tart up my car, and another fucking box set of Lynx Africa. You've been to Primark, you've bought me some pants, now I've got to fake a smile and try to say thanks. 'Cause last Christmas you got me some socks, so the very next day I threw them away. This year To save all the tears, just give me the fucking money. Yeah, it's a very male-orientated song, that one. So I did decide to speak for the women like we do. So yeah, I know. I decided to do the woman's viewpoint in return, which would be, and what about you, you fucking twat? You've made me pull this cracker, but you won't wear the hat. You haven't even tried. You just been to Tesco. You bought me a card and a big jar of pesto. A couple of smellies and a cuddly bear and a sparkling red thong that I'll never wear. I put up all the decorations and I put up the tree. Now I've got to put up with your racist family. Oh dear. So last Christmas I got you some socks and the very next day you threw them away. This year I'm drinking your beer and you can sleep on the sofa. So anyway, I've been Donald Mackeral. This has been lovely. I hope you have a lovely night and thank you very much.